Hey guys, it's Greg by the Bootstraps, btbootstraps.com. Check out the store, like and subscribe to the video. Alright, so follow-up story to Jussie Smollett. I know I've made quite a few videos on this guy, and hopefully this is like the last one, at least until we get some kind of conviction of guilty from this dude. So I'm not going to recap it because I think everyone knows it. The dude is a flat-out liar, and that's what it comes up to. He stages on attack, and turns out the two Nigerian brothers that he works with, he actually paid them $3,500 to stage his hate crime attack. Thankfully, though, he's too stupid to realize that cameras point in one direction and that they don't just do a field of 360. So the attack that he told police that, oh look, we got it on camera. How do you not know, working in the film industry, that the camera only points one way? That's amazing, But what's interesting is his whole story from the beginning sounded like crap. I said in my previous videos talking about it that, there's just no way that this one black gay actor was traveling in a polar vortex in Chicago at 2 o'clock in the morning and just so happened to run into two white guys wearing MAGA hats who were carrying bleach and a noose, yelling homophobic slurs and racial slurs. I mean, that threshold of all the things having to come together at the same time would just be phenomenal. And as it turns out, as it's looking, it didn't. I was talking to my wife about this today as we were driving back. I'm like, this doesn't it never made any sense to me from the beginning. And if you think about it, the whole entire thing that he was saying is like these two these two MAGA wearing white dudes who attacked him, were racial and homophobic. Okay, well, if these guys are as racist as what they say they were to portray, these Trump supporters, why in the hell would they even know that he was gay? You know what I mean? If they're that racist to where they can't stand, black people in general, I don't think they're going to watch Empire, where apparently in the show he plays a black, gay, openly gay guy. So how would they know that he was gay? I was talking to my wife. I said, what, do they just call every black man that they see, a derogative term? Do they just automatically assume that they're all gay? So they so happen to find Jussie Smollett and they're like, hey, you faggoty black fairy, you. No, that doesn't happen. It never happens. Not even close to that, So how in the world would these two guys who were supposedly so racist know that he was gay anyway? I don't think they're sitting there watching the show going, man, I want to see his character development. I need to see what happens next. That way when I go find this bastard, I can really hate him. Huh? So he's a liar. And I think we all knew that. And as it comes to, as more and more evidence is coming to light, it looks like he is definitely lying. In fact, he's now being called by the Chicago PD like, hey, we want to talk to you again. And he's saying, no, I don't want to talk to you. I'll have my lawyers talk to you. Okay. But that brings into a completely different situation, which this is more along the lines that I want to talk about, is that, it's amazing. Yet again, we have a false allegation, we have a false crime, and who were all the ones running out there screaming the loudest? Calling this is indicative of Trump's America. This is just goes to go show the racial divide that's been created. Your Kamala Harris's, your Cory Booker's, your Al Sharptons, your Ocasio-Cortez, CNN, MSNBC, all the same people who went off the hook about the Covington High School kids, the same people who go off on all these supposed hate crimes that were committed after Trump was elected, which turned to find out, I don't think any of them actually happened. I don't think there's any factual proof, any evidence, any convictions of any of these things happening, but yet these same people, they drop the presumption of innocence. They drop the presumption of being able to defend yourself, innocent till proven guilty, and they didn't even say alleged hate crime. It's a fucking hate crime and we all know it. It's Trump's fault. And then again, here they are after the fact, needing to back it up, because they're so intellectually dishonest, they can't even lead with the presumption of innocence. They can't even say alleged hate crime, alleged attack, alleged whatever, XYZ, whatever that might be. They're lying consistently and constantly to us because they want to provide a narrative. You know, and I hate this my side versus your side crap. I've always have, I always will. You know, what's right is right, what's wrong is wrong. It doesn't matter what's in between. You know, this side though, particularly, and I'm going to say it because it is what it is, the progressive liberal left, all right? They are the ones who are taking this hard stance where you're automatically guilty, you're automatically should be eviscerated as a person, salt the earth around you, not because you actually committed any crimes per se, but because you believe in a fundamental idea different than them. You know, there was a shooting in Aurora that happened over the weekend. Turned out the shooter was a black guy who got the gun illegally. That story, here it is Monday, that story is not even in the news anywhere. In fact, the only news outlet that's reporting it is Drudge and Breitbart. Everywhere else, it is gone. It is gone. Well, I would be really interested to know what would happen if that was a white dude who was a conservative and Christian. I bet that would be plastered on every news source. Not only would it be plastered on every news source, but they would be doing their damnedest to find out if he was an NRA member and if he belonged to the Republican Party. You know, this guy's a Trump supporter. Look at how racist and violent he is. You know, it's very interesting that the party and the people who keep talking about division and hatred are the same ones who are constantly spewing it the most. You know, to be so intellectually superior to those dirty conservatives, that's very funny because all I hear from you guys is hate. Hate, bigotry, biasy, racism. You know, practice what you preach. Maybe then we'll take you more seriously. Actually do what you say that you want us to do. Follow your own words. And then again, maybe we'll take you more seriously. Anyway, comment below. Let me know what you guys think. I'll talk to you guys later.